Hi guys, if you recall, when I was reviewing this guy, this is SMSL PL200T CD transport. It's not a CD player, it's a CD transport because it does output only digital data. I loved it so much, yes, the piano keys, that I've said that I will test PA200 power amplifiers. That was the first reason for getting them. And the second reason was I was very curious about gallium nitride amplifiers, so I wanted to hear one for myself anyway. So that's how they look stacked together. I do miss SMSL D200, that's a mystery digital to analog converter, because the only place you can learn about it is marketing photos of either one of those guys. If you search for that, you'll find nothing. If you go to SMSL site, you'll find nothing. But if you take a look at the product descriptions for this one or this one, there will be a very nice photo showing something in the middle. Digital to analog converter that's supposed to be matching that stack. But enough about that. It's excellent. Take a look at my review if you'll find some time, and let's take a look at this power amplifier. This is an interesting construction because this PA200 may work as a stereo amplifier in one mode, but it can also be used as a monoblock in the other mode. We have a nice color LCD IPS display here. This knob doubles as a switch, so I can push that. And in the back we have one set of RCA stereo inputs. For the stereo amplifier mode, we can mono input for the mono amplifier mode, and take notice that this is balanced input, so I really like that. And we also have one set of speaker tabs for your right and for your left speaker. Interestingly, for the mono connection, you can see that these guys here are marked as a positive and as a negative pole. And we have power connector with power rocker here. Interestingly, if you take a look, the mounting points for the speaker tabs are made of transparent plastic because they are lighting up when you're powering the amplifier on. So we've seen it from the outside, now let's take a look inside. Give me a second. Yes, we're gonna be using a piece of paper because I do not want to risk any scratches on this beautiful CNC finish. So in order to open up the amplifier, you need to undo those screws and a couple more here. It's very easy. As you can see on the bottom, we have those silicone legs that I liked so much on the PL200T. Yeah. And you can just remove the bottom plate, and here it is. As you can see, the bottom plate should actually usually be a top plate because we have everything in our sides. So the first thing that opened magically by itself is power supply. As you can see, these have notches here and they should be placed in the cutouts over there, so it wouldn't be opening like that, but for the review purposes it's actually quite nice. So we do have a power supply here. It's placed on the separate PCB. This is completely separate PCB that you can remove without touching the amplifier board. The power supply is connected with these cables to the amplifier board and here to the power input and rocker on the back. These guys are hangs or something like that. I do not know how to spell that. These four caps are rated for 1000 microfarads each, meaning that we have 2000 microfarads per channel. I'm guessing that's per channel because the power supply is symmetric, so I would say that one of those lines is powering one of the amplifiers and the other one is powering the second amplifier. What else? We do have some additional caps over here behind that radiator for the transistors, but I have no idea what are they. As you can see, it's something like JML. Yeah, JML, something like that, but I'm not able to see what are the capacity ratings or the voltage ratings on the amplifier. So let's leave it like that and let's talk about the amplifier board. We have ARM CPU that's controlling the board. Interestingly, we have a USB socket that's probably for the firmware upgrade and programming the whole board. We have a set of Rubicons. Each one of those is rated for 470 microfarads, and the second row is for the second amplifier board, also 470 microfarads each one of them. We have two amplifier boards. The smaller boards are mounted on the main PCB board, and there is something that looks like a radiator mount, this large black rectangle that you're probably not seeing right now because it's black on black, but it does touch the main PCB board, and interestingly it's probably touching the top side of the amplifier, because I've noticed that this area is getting warm when the amplifier is in use. It's actually surprisingly warm. This is supposed to be a D-class amplifier, so it should use very little power and should run maybe not exactly cold but cool to the touch, but this one is hot. It's I would say something like 58-59 degrees centigrade. I will measure that for the full review, and I will measure the power consumption for this amplifier, because it's quite powerful. As far as I remember, in the mono mode it's able to deliver 400 watts, so that's a lot. So we have two identical amplifier boards. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, they are exactly the same. Yeah, and we have something interesting over here. This doesn't look like something accidental. It's looking like some kind of junction point that's deliberately been soldered together. It doesn't look very nice, but I've seen those, and these are quite popular, for example, with CD drive reading heads. Yeah. We do have some relays that are probably controlling the amplifier output. As I said earlier, this is transparent and translucent. So there is a small, let's have it like that. Where was that? Yeah, it's over here. It's a small SMD LED that's lighting up in blue or red, I don't remember. But it's lighting up and you can see the light from the outside. So yeah, that's quite interesting. I haven't seen an operational amplifier here. I haven't checked what this guy is, but I don't think it's OPA. I'm not sure. I haven't checked yet, so I may be wrong here. And what else? Let's take a look at the board in the slow motion, so you may be able to spot some details that I've missed. We have some nice coils, inductors from Sagami here and on the top of the PCB. Yeah. And that's it. I've also noticed that the amplifier boards have small trimmer pots. I'm staying away from those. I'm not touching them actually at the moment. Yeah, and that's it. So these guys are going through the burn-in currently, so stay tuned for the full review. So far, so good. It's been a couple of days since I've started the burn-in, and for the first 2 days they were okay-ish. But on the third day, after something like 72 hours. You know, this is my upstairs room when I'm doing all my reviews and listening sessions. So when something is burning in, it's basically playing music continuously, and I'm not sitting all day here. I'm working, I'm at the office, I'm getting back home, I'm doing different things around the house. So when it's playing during the burn-in and I'm going upstairs to do something else and I'm walking by the speakers and I have this moment when I need to get back, take my remote, rewind a second and listen to the passage that was playing during the burn-in, that usually means good things. And after 72 hours, I've started having those moments with this amplifier. Mostly with strings. But you know, this is just doing the burning, so we all, including me, need to wait for the full burning when it will be finished, and then my listening sessions, and then my full review, which should be quite soon, because there is something like 3 days left of the burning. I'm usually doing that for a week, sometimes a little bit longer. Dark clones require at least 2 weeks. But these are monsters anyway. So stay tuned for the full review of this amplifier. Yeah, I know it's just a first look, but if you liked it, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my channel and see and watch the full review coming soon. Yeah, and again, the store links in the description, because I got that one also from the Aoshida as a SMSL PL200T. I cannot recommend this guy enough. It's purely excellence. So yeah, the links in the description. If I find anything interesting on the building side, I will update the description. And if you have seen something that I've missed, or if you know what that little guy is, I will check the datasheet. If you know that, give me a shout in the comments and I will update the description for all of us. Thank you guys, and see you next time. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.